All right, everybody, Scott Pierce here from Listings to Leads. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to generate seller leads for as low as $2 a day. There are so many great ads with Listings to Leads. For example, free home values. Put this in front of homeowners that are likely to list. We got iBuyer cash offer. You could put this in front of homeowners that have owned a home since pre 1995. We've got the expired landing pages with ads. Put these in front of expired homeowners in your local area and start getting more listings. We got the FSBOs. You can put in front of FSBO homeowners only. Avoid foreclosure. Put this in front of all the people that are behind on their mortgage, and all of this data is available to you very easily. We got the 100-point home marketing plan. This might be great for all the people in your database, plus all the homeowners in the area. Your client reviews, same thing there as well. You can do the ads for pending. Put that in front of the homeowners in the area of the listing. So that way, when you do direct mail, when you do circle prospecting with phone calls, that you are going to get more listings converted. Just sold, same thing. So many great opportunities. So to do this so easy, it literally takes you seconds to launch those ads, fully customizable. Go to listingstoleads.com, log into your account or sign up for a free trial. When you log in, go through the Get Started wizard if you haven't done that before so that everything is dialed in for you. And then when you land on the dashboard, let's click on landing pages over here on the left-hand side to get started. And any seller ad that you do in Listings to Leads is going to default to using a custom audience. And if you do, then you can go down to a daily budget of as low as $2. And so in this video, I'm going to walk you through maybe 3, 4, or 5 examples of different types of ads I might run. And you might think about combining 2 to 3 ads at a time if you got the budget, so that these audiences are seeing multiple ads related to selling their home, because you never know what's going to motivate them to click. And I want them to see different messages as much as possible. With that said, here, for example, free home values, that's what your home worth. I got an iBuyer, those are iBuyer cash offer. Investors, pennies on the dollar, that's a phenomenal one. And so I'll just click on marketing tools because they all work the same way. Here, I'm going to land on Facebook and Instagram ads. Sometimes you might be in the overview section. If you do, you'll see that right below. And then look, here you are. You're in the dashboard. Everything is completely editable. And I can use my Canva images. I can use a video here, no problem. We got different templates for you to select from as well, all to your branding. We will default to traffic. Now there's video views. It's a different animal altogether, but we're going to default here to traffic. We're not going to use location because we are going to use a custom audience. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to do that first, because that way I can then go and edit the budget. So notice I selected, I clicked in the box, I typed in the audience's name, they came up. So no matter where you created these custom audiences, it could have been in Facebook directly, it could have been in YLopo, it could have been in Sierra Interactive, Lofty, whatever, it doesn't matter. You will have access to them via the Listings to Leads platform. So go ahead and select them. And then I'm going to come back up a little bit and notice now it says a lifetime budget of $50. I'm going to change that daily to start and end date. I'm going to go for 2 weeks instead of 1, because I really want this to populate and germinate and percolate all around Facebook and Instagram. Create ad. It's literally that easy. I didn't have to go crazy and come up with something. I could have edited the text. I could have changed the image, but that text and image work great. Now, if you do not have your leads going to your CRM, you can connect that in the Listings to Leads profile. Make sure they get connected to a follow-up plan. And then also, you can subscribe to our AI text follow-up. You can get more information there if you like. So let's go back to landing pages. Let me just show you one more landing page. And there's a lot of different ones. So I'm going to go over here, filter by type. I'm going to select expired. Notice avoid foreclosure, nearby homes, short sale, FSBO, iBuyer. So there's quite a few, and they all come with complete with marketing funnels, completely editable. So you see here, I got Whitney Oaks. I'll click on marketing tools. And again, it's going to default right to traffic. If well, actually, this one did lead ads. So here I'll go traffic. And again, I'm not going to use location because we're going to use a custom audience. So I'll scroll down. Notice that's checked by default. My audience. So here, for example, I may get a audience, or may have an audience of all the expired leads. And maybe the audience is from another program. It could be from RedX. It could be from Vulcan 7. It could be from Prospect Boss, right? If any of those allow you to add a custom audience, great. And then I can say, you know what, for expired, so here's my, let's say this is my custom expired audience. I still want the expired to be seen by my database because I want my homeowner leads, my seller leads, to know that I am the person to go to if they know anybody that had a property expire, right? And it's just more great messaging from me to my audience. So again, beautiful ad, fully customizable. I could have changed anything in there, no problem. But this is going to be a great ad. Launch it in about 5 seconds. So we did a what is your home worth? We did an expired. So there are others that we could do, but let's go to the PDF guides. So click over here to PDF guides, and you can see we got seller guides and buyer guides. So here we are at seller guides, and these are all branded to you. Every page. Was just talking to a few clients, a few different clients actually in the past few weeks. They get such great feedback from their leads to the guides that they absolutely love them. They remarked to me that they really appreciated them. But check this out. Click the green marketing tools button. So I've already got 2 ads live that are going to be awesome. Here we go again. Facebook, Instagram ad. Objective. I'm going to change it to traffic. And again, there's video views. It's a little bit more advanced. I'm going to skip location. I'm going to go straight to audience. And again, this might be my database audience, and it could be all of I want every single seller lead and all my different audiences across my platform to see this because it's a PDF guide. It's a great mid-level content. Typically, it's more expensive for the leads when you're using lead ads or traffic normally. But in this case here, to a custom audience, it's going to be a much different animal. So again, $2 daily budget, and I'm going to go for 2 weeks. And literally in about 15 seconds, I've got an ad out that's going to be seen by my custom audience, by those homeowners that I want to see that ad. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go do, we did a listing, I believe. No, we didn't. Let's go do a listing. So click on listings. And this would be phenomenal to use in conjunction with the nearby homeowner letter. So if you haven't heard that one, right, between so many clients get listings from that like clockwork. If I scroll down to my just sold listing, now if you need help getting a listing in, it could be where you're the selling agent. So if your buyer is in contract, we've had clients do this with pending listings, either as a listing or selling agent, same with just sold. So once the listing is in your account, go to support if you need help. Again, click the green market listing button. Here I am in the overview. So I'm going to click Facebook and Instagram ads. And again, I can customize everything. I can use my Canva images. I can use a video. So you'll see, oh, I've already got an ad live. That's why it's going to default to show me that the ad was already live. So I turned it off. And then here we go. So create ad. So I'll get rid of location. It's going to default on for retarget. I click in, type in my audience. And this would be so great because now, like I said, when I use the nearby homeowner letter, the e-flyer from my database, I call through. But again, I'm gonna scroll. Now you can't do the pricing until you do the custom audience. And if you try, you're just going to get an error, and you'll realize that you can't change this to $2 until you select at least one custom audience. So that's why I always do the audience first. But we put it at the bottom because it's not required, right? You don't have to use a custom audience, but if you've got them, this is just a great strategy to have multiple ads percolating around being seen by your audience so that they got a lot of different ways and reasons and whys to be able to engage with you. So again, here I can change the template, I can change the text, I can change to a video, but for $2 a day in about 30 seconds at max, only because I was explaining so much of it. But you can see here, if you're just doing it right without talking it through, you're going to just type in your audience. You're going to change lifetime to daily, 50 to 2, and then maybe your end date from 1 week to 2 weeks out, and click the green create ad button and you're good to go. Now, let me show you one more that I would like to recommend that you run, and that is the one for your 100-point home marketing plan. Now, you've got the PDF, right? You can create them for your listing presentations, for expireds, for FSBOs. But if I click the listing presentation button right there, you'll see again here, Facebook and Instagram ad. Now this one is set up to be a little bit different, but we can do a couple of different things. You will see this ad does default to video view. It's got a video right there. And so as people watch this, they get put into your audience. So they'll see more of the other ads. So that's video views. Again, I want my database to see it. Look at that, $1 a day default already. And I look at this as more of a general thing. So when somebody is thinking about selling their home at some point and they see a video, the 100-pound marketing plan, and they watch a little bit of it, they're going to get put into your audience so they get shown those other ads more often. I'm going to run it for $1 a day. If I want to go $2, $3, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever your budget will allow, but it's nice to be able to start with something small and have a number of different messages going on around. So I've done now, I believe, 3 ads. And what we'll do is, so the video, you can see there, the video is processing. And once that is done, and that takes maybe 30 seconds, I will come back here and I will go to ads. And now this is only a training account. I always turn my ads off right away after I turn them on, because I am not meaning to have these generate real leads. So there is the pending. There is the free home values right there. I've already turned off the other ones. And this one, I think the video just hasn't processed yet. But once that processes, and the video will display there. And that was for the last ad that we just did. That was the video view. So that will display there as well. So if you have any question on that, let our support team know. What do you do if you do not have a custom audience? So use a program like My Plus Leads. So you can see here, and I'm already in an account, but let me actually just go back out and see if I can go to the main website. Okay, let's just do this. I go to My Plus Leads. And so those My Plus Leads, I'll come back to that. Prospect Boss, Batch Leads, RedX, all of these companies, they're all different. They're all going to have their fans. They're all going to have their pros and cons, but all of them have the type of data that you're looking for. And that is, so for example, My Plus Leads, notice expired, FSBO, neighborhood data, likely to list, pre-foreclosure. These are all the ads that we just talked about. And so for neighborhood data, we got likely to list. And under here, you can actually filter, and you can do this with all of them. For example, if I want to do the investors one, and I tell you, the investors one is great. We had a client that had just sold ad, got a lead, and she got the home listed because the homeowner was being offered $100,000 from an investor. The agent, our client, using listings to leads, got $200,000 for that home, double what the investor was offering that person. So if you don't think that person was A, happy, but B, really taken care of by the agent, right? That was a financially great decision she made to go with the agent, list the home, and get it sold. And I want you to be able to have that same opportunity to help homeowners in your area. So that's why I like that. I love that investors pennies on the dollar landing page as well. So if you have any questions on any of this, let us know. Let our support team know. Get into the mastermind group, see if we can help you there. We'll talk to you soon.